What's up, everybody? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you are keeping warm if you are in a cold climate, such as myself. I hope everyone is out here doing what they can to make sure that they remain healthy, that they remain sane, above all, sane, and that you all are taking care of yourself and you're taking care of your loved ones because that is important, y'all. We're in 2025. We're in the early 2025. We're just in the first week. We're only 7, 8 days in. So I hope you all have taken the time to figure out what your plan is for 25. I always tell people that when I'm coaching, what's your plan? What do you want to do? Because if you don't know what you're gonna do, what's the point? You know. Um, so I have another job today. Of course, it's six figures because that's what I do. Coach K is not about the minimum wage jobs, okay? I'm all about those six-figure gigs, okay? So, our first job is with CVS Health. It is 100% remote. And before we get into that, you know what to do. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe. That way you get all of my updates. You get all of my job postings. You get all of my good gems that I'm dropping out here, okay? Um, I am Coach K, your career coach. You can book a one on one session with me. You can get my DIY resume template. You can do it yourself, or you can get one that's already made for you, okay? Let's get into our job today. This is going to be the manager business compliance position, okay? Um, you guys can read this description portion for yourself. Let's get into what you're going to be doing. Um, and the first thing they say is that candidate must reside in the EST or CST time zone. So that's Eastern or Central time zones, okay? Business Compliance Manager NCQA accreditation. You will develop tactical and operational plans to achieve the business compliance's area's goals and communicates plans to managers, supervisors, and teammates, ensuring compliance with all relevant laws and regulations. Assist with the development of compliance policies and procedures to ensure safe and lawful operations. Determine and implement solutions to address compliance gaps in communities with senior managers and executives to ensure regulations are followed concisely. Ensure adherence to applicable laws, regulations, and NCQA accreditation standards by implementing and compliance training programs and conducting internal audits to identify potential compliance issues. So, right now, this is telling me if you're a detail oriented person, this is for you. And, this is not a dig, but for those people that consider themselves to be OCD, this is also for you. I have worked with quite a few great analysts and people that were auditors, and a couple of them were OCD. So work that to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? It's not about calling it a disability. It's a different ability. Okay? Because a lot of y'all see things through a different eye. That's just what it is, okay? So, support Department of Insurance inquiries and external compliance audits relating to delegated oversight and management functions of medical management programs. Identify areas for improvement within healthcare processes, systems, and operations, and works with clinicians and cross-functional teams to develop and implement quality improvement initiatives that drive change. Ensure healthcare quality standards and regulations are met by monitoring and evaluating the performance of healthcare services, programs, and processes. Integrate quality improvement initiatives that align with organizational objectives and support broader company healthcare strategies. Contribute to the successful execution of quality improvement initiatives and work towards promoting excellence in our medical management programs. Participates in committees and work groups focused on healthcare quality and process improvement methodologies. Okay? Now, let's get into the required qualifications. A minimum of 5 years experience in a regulatory compliance position in healthcare or insurance. I'm sorry, in healthcare insurance. A minimum of 3 years experience of end-to-end management of NCQA accreditation and reaccreditation. Experience supporting medical management programs, utilization management, and case management specifically. Demonstrated working knowledge of federal laws concerning healthcare and health insurance law, including federal healthcare reform, HIPAA, ERISA, DOL, and federal mental health parity. Demonstrated working knowledge of state insurance laws and the relationship between state and federal laws. Um, have or able to quickly develop an understanding of Aetna, American Health Holding products and services. Uh, be proficient in Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Excellent communication and interpersonal skills. So, what this looks like to me is obviously someone that has a healthcare background, but you could be working in the billing department. You could be in revenue cycle. You could be in what do they call those roles? The front desk roles or the PSR roles. You know, those patient service roles. Um, maybe you work in the referrals department. Um, so a lot of those, case management roles, UM roles, um, a lot of those administrative roles that you see behind the scenes in the healthcare system, this could work for you because, I have a healthcare background and I can say that I've done many jobs and all of those at some have hit each one of these required qualifications in some shape, form, or fashion. So don't feel like just because you know your current role is not this, is not compliance per se, is not business compliant per se. That does not mean that your experience does not qualify and it does not transfer. Okay, so the preferred qualifications are project management experience. And what did I tell you guys before? Most of y'all out here have project management experience. Coach K is all about transferable skills. Listen, when you guys book a coaching session with me, one of the things I ask is, what are you good at? What do you do? Not just within your job, but what do you do in your life? Because you will be surprised at the skills that a lot of you all have, and you're not benefiting from that. You're not profiting from that. Okay. Um, Another preferred but not required is total quality management experience. Okay, and all jobs train. Every job is going to train you on the system. Don't feel like, oh, well, I don't have, X amount of service years, using, this system. Don't stop that. Okay. Which brings me to our motivational quote of the day, and it's by Amartya Sen. And he said that poverty is not just a lack of money, it is not having the capability to realize one's full potential as a human being. Poverty is not just a lack of money. It is not having the capability to realize one's full potential as a human being. What do I always tell y'all? Bet on yourself. If you think it, if you know it, you can do it. Okay? You can't get stuck in the silo of what you think you don't have or what you think you can't do, because if you don't do it, you won't know. Nothing beats a failure but a try, guys. Okay? So stop thinking lowly of yourself. Think highly of yourself. Okay, guys? Now, this is what you tuned in for, because I promised you this job was remote and that this pays six figures. This job pays up to $159,120. Did y'all hear me? This job pays up to $159,120. Now, here's the range. It ranges from a little over 54,000, right? 54,300. But we're going for this right here. And you know how you do that? You redo your resume. You can get that from me. I already have the perfect resume for this position already done for you, okay? All you need to do is just tweak it with your personal information. You can also get my DIY kit. My DIY kit comes with a few templates and some other helpful tools that you will need, or you can book a coaching session with me. We can go over all of this together one on one. It's just me and you, okay? So now you have the deets. You guys have everything that you need. Again, this position is with CVS. It's 100% remote. It's six figures. It pays up to $159,120. Okay, so you guys know what you need to do. Get rid of that old resume you've been using. Get my new resume. Do it yourself. You can get the resume that's already done for you, or you can book a session with me. Okay, but I'm gonna let you guys go for today. I hope you all have a lovely week. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Peace. I will talk to you soon.